how to deal with anger. Something about anger is when you're angry or when you're freaked out, the person that you're hurting the most is yourself. Okay? When we're angry, our body creates so much cortisol, which is a stress hormone, and it hurts our physical body. Like so many physical illnesses, symptoms that are related to cortisol. And it does cause heart damage over time. And it's the only emotion that's been linked to something like cardiac blah 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 blah. Something related to 心血管疾病的东西, okay? So if you're always grumpy or angry for like 10 years or 20 years, you're gonna age like 50 years or like you're gonna die early basically.
不开心，我生气，我在惩罚我自己，凭什么他让我这样，我凭什么还要惩罚我自己？惩罚他。
Anger is really something that you can control. So I'm going to tell you how to deal with anger. First, I'm going to say that there's good anger and bad anger. I'm not saying you can't be angry at all. Good anger is defending or protecting someone that is right and someone that you love. Good anger sometimes could even destroy evil or destroy what is threatening. So sometimes it's okay to be angry. Wrong anger is an overreaction and it's also defending the wrong person or the wrong thing. Unfortunately, for most of us, wrong anger is expressed the most. Same as me. I don't know why, especially like the last couple like years. When I was talking to my mom, no matter if I disagree or agree with the thing that she said, like I just get angry, I just get grumpy all the time. I don't know why I do that. I get so guilty afterwards. When you're angry and you explode in the conversation, you push everyone's away. Maybe you win, okay, you win in the argument, so what? You don't want to hurt yourself at the same time hurt the person that you love the most because you're gonna regret that one day. I know after all of this, why, okay, you're still watching this video because you want to change, which is amazing. Okay, so let's say you're angry. You have to first notice that you're angry. Tell yourself, oh shit, I'm angry. And then immediately slow your breathing. 4 seconds in and hold it for 1 second and 8 seconds out. The next step is to anchor yourself with something physical. When you feel your anger building up, shift your focus to something that is physical. This could be the sensation of your feet touching the floor or your hand touching the sofa. Just that physical feeling. Because it brings you back to the moment and it's easier for you to actually remember to take a breath. That we all know we're supposed to do. But how many of us can actually do it? But if you anchor yourself with something physical, then it's so much easier, trust me. And while you're doing the breathing, think about one thing. What's the goal? What's the goal in this situation? For example, me and my mom, okay? I probably get angry at her the most, which I'm really guilty, okay? I shouldn't be. But for example, right? She come into my room, my hair is a little bit wet, and then she would try to like touch my hair without consent, and she would be like,
why didn't you dry your hair? Dry your hair before you go to bed.
Okay? And that just annoys me because I just dried my hair, but it's not the driest. And I'll be like, it's dry. I get quite angry, and then she will get quite sad. So I was like, oh shit. Think about what's the goal? Okay, what's the goal? The goal is for mom to be less worried about me, right? What I would do is say, okay, mom, you could go for a shower and during that I'll just dry my hair. And by the time she finishes shower and come down, my already dried hair will become extremely dry and it'll be fine, problem solved. Always think about what's the goal in this argument. What do you want to get from you being angry? Is that goal worth of the risk you dying 10 years earlier? Also think about the goals and other people's intention. For example, in that mom case again, when I was young, okay, I always wear the most revealing clothes. And then my mom will be like, stop,
don't wear this outfit. It doesn't look good. Like you have to get changed.
And I'll explode. I'll be like, Mom, why are you doing this? Why are you not letting me do whatever I want to do? Like, but my mom's intention is actually to stop me from attracting a lot of disgusting guy because I was really young, and if I'm wearing those clothes, she's worried and I'm gonna attract a lot of danger around me. Her intention is to protect me. Think about the intention. Maybe I'll be less angry, maybe I'll wear a jacket and then take it off when I get out, you know, because I was a teenager. But I'll get the jacket because I know that she's worried about me. That's her intention. I shouldn't get angry at her. It'll hurt her, it'll hurt me. So what's the point, right? Okay, the next thing is taught by my psychology teacher. I used to study psychology for 2 years and I always asked teacher random things, including why am I always angry and why was I always grumpy? And she pointed out an amazing thing and changes my mood swing for the rest of my life. Thank you. She told me that a lot of people get angry or grumpy easily because their blood sugar is low. Which that makes so much sense because at that time I was like on a diet and I was like eating like 2 meals per day and I get so grumpy and angry all the time. So what I did, 5 small meals per day. And your blood sugar level will be balanced and like nice, and your temper will at the same time go nice. If you're angry or like you feel grumpy, just eat like chocolate, okay? Another excuse for you is eat chocolate or donuts or basket dangao. It's for our health. It's for us to die later. Okay, eat that basket dangao. The next step is to actively lower your voice instead of raising it. The louder you get, the shorter you breathe. And this increases the anger and stress level in your body and release more cortisol and you're dying. We don't want that. But by forcing you to speak calmer, lower, you're subconsciously telling your brain that you're calm. You're a chill, calm person. By acting like a calm person, you're actually bringing down the stress level in your body. But you know, anger is still something that you should not suppress, because if you suppress it, unfortunately, you're gonna you're gonna have more disease and illnesses. Remember to find a way to release those anger. So how to release those emotion? Firstly, the easiest way is to at a place that you won't disturb anyone. Yeah.
好啦，希望呢段片幫到你啦，中意段片記得俾份 like and follow，我哋下次見，拜拜。